A rabid raccoon is seen in a bush near Mr. Ease's house in Umuoma village. It runs straight to Scooby, a local mongrel, and attacks him. Mr. Ez's son, 7-year-old Chibuiki, is seen playing with Scooby. Scooby mistakenly nips him. Mrs. Okoye buys a new puppy named Akiti and takes it to the local vet. The vet goes through the dog's pet green book and administers deworming, medications, and anti-rabies vaccination to the puppy. Mrs. Okoye goes home with the puppy and Ebube, her 5-year-old child. Few days later, a vampire bat attacks Akiti. Ebube is seen playing with a puppy Akiti. Akiti mistakenly nips him. Mrs. Okoye sees it and washes it with running water and soap for 5 minutes. She also applies Dettol while washing and later on a topical antibiotics and a plaster. The next morning she takes the child to the nearest government hospital. A doctor on duty attends to her and her child. He checks Akiti's vaccination records and observes the wound. He administers a tetanus shot and asks Mrs. Okoye to quarantine the dog and keep an eye on her son. Remember Scooby, the unvaccinated village dog attacked by a rabid raccoon. Less than 2 weeks later, Scooby underwent a marked change in behavior. He barks and runs at the sight of water, drools, and would bark at moving objects. His barking sounded unlike him. He later became paralyzed and contagious, and later died. Some days later, Chibuike began to scratch his legs, the point where he was bitten. He had fever and joined in less activity with other children. He felt like vomiting sometimes, and his mother bought paracetamol and gave him and treated him of malaria. The headache wouldn't go away, and he became aggressive toward people. He developed fear of water and drooled saliva. One morning his mother heard a dog bark, and she went to check whose dog it was. But it was not a dog. It was Chibuike that was barking like a dog. Uchi-mo, Holy Ghost, fire, Holy Ghost, fire. Chibuike was taken to the hospital, and the doctors carried out lab tests on him and announced to Mr. and Mrs. Ease that he had rabies and there was no cure. He died 3 days later, having entered coma. Vaccinate to end rabies. End rabies now. You, me, community.